Thomas, where are you?
What's going on, Grace? What's wrong?
What's wrong? How dare you? Where did you and your mom go? You said you'd wait nearby when I went to the restroom.
Well, you were taking forever, so Mom and I decided to move ahead.
I don't think I took that long. But more importantly, where did you go? Are you shopping at a nearby store?
No, we're heading to the next tourist spot.
What? You mean?
Yeah, I'm on the bus with Mom right now.
You two took the bus without me? What about me?
It's just too much of a hassle traveling abroad with you in a wheelchair.
Excuse me?
Good luck managing on your own.
Wait, what are you talking about? We're in Italy. Plus, you have my bag, right, Thomas? My wallet, return ticket, and everything else are in there.
There's no point in having the ticket if we're not traveling together.
What are you saying? Without my wallet or ticket, I can't get back to America.
Maybe it wouldn't be so bad if you didn't come back.
What?
Seriously, did you actually think I wanted to take you on an overseas trip in a wheelchair?
What do you mean?
You're a real pain, you know that? When we're together, I have to adjust to your pace and all your issues. I want to move around more freely.
But...
I mean, I have to find wheelchair-accessible paths and facilities everywhere we go, right? Even if I want to go somewhere, I have to check if there are elevators for you, or whether there are too many stairs.
I get that, but...
And every time we move, I have to push your wheelchair or waste time looking for ramps. Because of that, our sightseeing time gets cut short, and I want to move around quickly and visit lots of places. It would be the worst if I had to miss spots that Mom and I were excited about just because we had to keep up with your pace. There are places that your wheelchair can't even go, and when that happens, we just have to give up. It's a hassle. When I'm with you, I always have to worry about whether you're okay or not. I just want to enjoy the trip freely without having to think about anything.
But I want to enjoy it with you too. It's not like I chose to live my life in a wheelchair.
You're so annoying. That whiny attitude is another thing I can't stand.
That's terrible.
You're good with languages, so you'll manage fine on your own, right? Well, anyway, Mom and I talked, and we decided to leave you behind because it's just too much trouble. Oh, and I'll be taking your wallet. Thanks.
No way.
Wow. There's quite a bit in here. Well, you did always earn a lot. I'll gladly make use of it.
Please, just come back. I'm begging you.
No. Oh, by the way, all the hotels I told you we'd be staying at after tonight, I lied about all of them.
Huh?
Oh, looks like we are arriving at the next tourist spot. Mom and I are about to enjoy 3 whole weeks of traveling through Italy.
Thomas!
We're leaving you behind, so figure something out in a foreign country.
How can you do this to me?
Man, I can't wait to have fun with Mom on this trip. First stop is Rome. We'll visit the Colosseum, the Vatican museums, and really take in the history of ancient Rome. And then Florence. Mom's really looking forward to it. We'll admire Renaissance masterpieces at the museums and enjoy a fancy dinner with Tuscan wine. We're also planning to visit Venice. We'll ride a gondola through the canals. I'm going to have the best time with Mom in the city of water.
So, you're really going to leave me behind?
Of course. While we soak up the beauty of Italy, you can fend for yourself.
Please stop joking around. Just come back.
I'm telling you, I'm serious.
At least, give me my ticket and wallet back.
Why don't you work here and earn enough to buy your own ticket?
That's impossible.
Well, take care of yourself.
Wait, Thomas. Ileana, Thomas keeps ignoring my calls, so I'm messaging you on WhatsApp. Leaving me behind in Italy. This has to be a joke, right? If you're with Thomas, please stop him from doing something so ridiculous. And tell him to come back to me right now.
What are you talking about? Of course we're not coming back for you.
So you're in on this too?
Obviously. In fact, I'm the one who told Thomas to leave you behind in Italy.
What? It was your idea, Ileana?
Exactly. Honestly, the only reason I approved of you marrying into the family was because you were well educated and worked at a big company. But now you're in a wheelchair. How could I possibly rely on you in my old age when I'd end up having to take care of you instead?
Even if you say that, I didn't choose to end up in a wheelchair.
Jesus, enough! Stop complaining. You are just a loser. You're ruining our perfectly good vacation.
By the way, how are you handling the translation? Until just now, that was my job.
Oh, that? We just met a lovely gentleman who offered to do the translation for a very reasonable price.
What? What do you mean?
When Thomas and I went into a cafe earlier, we were totally stuck because we couldn't understand the menu at all. No one spoke English and the waiter only spoke Italian, so we were completely out of options.
And then?
Well, a gentleman sitting at the next table spoke up. He was super nice and right away asked in English if everything was all right, lending us a hand.
I see. But how did you end up asking him to translate?
He said if we were having trouble with sightseeing, he'd be happy to help with translation. And we were so touched. It was like an angel had appeared. We felt so lucky to meet someone that kind.
But are you sure this is okay? Doesn't that seem a little suspicious?
Not at all. He was such a gentleman, well-dressed and seemed completely trustworthy.
But this is Italy. You might want to be more careful.
Oh, you don't need to worry. You're not needed anymore anyway. I thought the trip would be tough without a translator, but now I'm totally at ease.
Still, handing over the translating to someone else could be risky.
Oh, stop trying to make us nervous just so we'll come back to get you.
That's not what I mean.
You really are a noisy daughter-in-law. Once we get back to America, I'm going to make sure Thomas divorces you right away. That's if you even make it back to America, of course. Thomas is fully on board with this too. And even if by some miracle you manage to return, you'll be kicked out of the house you've been living in with us.
What?
That house has been modified to be accessible, and I really like it. With the ramps and handrails, it's such a big help for someone my age. I guess I should thank you for that since it's all because of your wheelchair.
How can you say such a thing?
You're really noisy, aren't you? Well, Thomas and the translator are calling me, so I'll be going now.
Wait, Ileana. Talking to a stranger on your first trip abroad can be dangerous.
Yeah, I'll be careful, okay?
Please wait.
This will be my last response.
Ileana, you're going to regret this.
What? Oh, now you're just trying to scare us again, so we'll come get you, aren't you?
That's not it. I'm really worried.
It's none of your business. We're going to be strangers soon anyway, so just leave us alone.
Fine. If that's how you feel, I have my own plans too.
Grace, pick up the phone. Hey, why are you ignoring me? Did you block me or something?
Oh, so the constant ringing was you. What do you want?
Grace, what the hell is going on?
Oh, did you come back already?
Yeah, I did. I just got home. But why? Why can't I get into the house?
Why? Because I sold it.
What? You sold it?
Yeah, I sold it.
Why would you sell the house? Did you believe you could just go ahead and do that without permission?
Excuse me? And you and your mom leaving me stranded in a foreign country? Wasn't that without permission?
Wait, hold on a second. Are you telling me you made it back already?
Of course. I was back home the day after you abandoned me.
What? That fast? How did you…
Well, it wasn't that hard. You seem to have completely forgotten. But I told you I lived in Italy for 4 years when I was a teenager, right?
What? Oh, now that you mention it, it was because of your dad's work, and your family moved to Italy.
That's right. My dad switched to a multinational company and got assigned to their European branch. So halfway through high school, we moved to Florence. I attended an international school there and learned Italian. It was tough at first, but as I got used to the culture and language, I started falling in love with Italy. And that's when I met friends who I'm still close with today. Actually, one of those friends still lives just 30 minutes from where you abandoned me.
What?
So I immediately contacted her and she came to pick me up. Thanks to her, I was able to get everything ready to return home smoothly. Luckily, I always kept my phone, credit card, and passport with me, so I wasn't in any real trouble.
No way.
And as for the house? Oh, right, the house selling thing?
Yeah, that's the issue. That's the biggest problem right now. You went and did something outrageous without my permission as the head of the house.
Wait, you're the head of the house?
Yes. Mom really liked that house because of the wheelchair-accessible modifications. And to top it all off, I got robbed over there. It was a nightmare.
Oh, so that's what happened.
I really thought I could kick back and chill once I got home, but damn you.
Hey, did you forget the house was in my name?
What? In your name? I thought it was in my name.
Why would that be? The house was originally my family's home. When my parents moved out to the countryside, I inherited it. It's my house. I even paid for all the renovations to make it wheelchair accessible. Why on earth would I have put it in your name?
But you're my wife, so shouldn't the house be in my name?
That logic makes no sense to me. Are you really thinking that husbands have a higher status than their wives?
Isn't that how it's supposed to be?
I can't believe this. These days, there's no such thing as men being above women. And sure, there are guys who brag about taking care of their wife. But in our case, I've been earning more than you.
Yeah, but still, that doesn't mean you should have sold the house without talking to me.
Oh, really? And what exactly does someone who decided to divorce me without any discussion have to say about that?
We don't have a house now. What about my stuff and Mom's things? You didn't throw everything out, did you?
Oh, don't worry about that. I contacted Ava.
Wait, you mean my sister?
Of course. Ava took in all of your and your mom's belongings. She lives out in the countryside and has a big house with plenty of extra rooms.
Wait.
And she said she'd let both of you stay there for a while. So head over there for now.
Hold on. Ava?
Yeah, you really have a wonderful sister.
You've got to be kidding me. No. No way.
Grace, wait! Don't ignore me. Did you block me too? Jesus, how annoying. Now it's you, Ilyana, huh?
Honestly, we went through a lot over there, you know.
Oh, Thomas mentioned something about getting robbed. Was it by that sweet translator by any chance?
Exactly. He was so kind and helpful that I completely let my guard down. Plus, he was tall, wore a suit so well, and was such a gentleman. His hair was perfectly styled, and he had such a charming smile. He was totally my type.
This is unbelievable. So that's why you trusted him.
I mean, when such a wonderful man offers to help you out, who wouldn't trust him? I had to go to the bathroom during the trip, but my bags were heavy and I didn't know what to do. Then the gentleman casually said, "I can watch your bags for you."
Ah, so that's when...
Without hesitation, I left all my bags with him and went to the bathroom. But when I came out, he was gone, and so were all my bags.
That's why I told you. Talking to strangers in a foreign country can be dangerous.
But he was really such a wonderful man, so what could I do?
Even if someone seems nice, you have to be careful, especially abroad.
I never thought someone so kind and gentlemanly would do something like that. And he was so handsome. How could I have ever suspected him of being a bad guy?
Whatever. I wonder what your late husband would think if he heard about this.
That's not the point right now. It's about the house.
Yes, you can refer to my WhatsApp conversation with Thomas for that. It's too much trouble to repeat the same thing.
Too much trouble, you say? How dare you, in your position as a daughter-in-law?
I'm not your daughter-in-law anymore.
What?
You're the one who said you'd make Thomas divorce me, didn't you? Since we're basically strangers now, I don't see why I can't say whatever I want.
But we're not officially divorced yet.
Even if it's not finalized, it's already a done deal.
I'll apologize for leaving you stranded in Italy, so please reconsider the divorce. Thomas and I would be in real trouble if we didn't have a place to live.
The reason I decided to divorce Thomas isn't just because of what happened in Italy.
What?
When I got back home ahead of you, I checked the mailbox and found a letter from a woman claiming to be Thomas's lover.
His lover?
Apparently, they've been seeing each other for a few years now. She even included a lovely picture of the two of them, cozily posing with their arms around each other.
Wait, no way! Thomas was cheating? My son would never do something like that.
She wrote, "I'm the one who deserves to be Thomas's wife. You're not wanted, so get out of that house." So since the letter had her contact information, I decided to let her know the truth.
The truth?
Yes. I told this lover that the house she was after was actually my family's home. And I added, it comes with a nasty mother-in-law who encouraged her son to abandon his wife overseas. To which she replied, "I didn't know that. I'm breaking up with him." She then disappeared somewhere.
What? While Thomas and I were in Italy? What on earth happened?
Well, to put it simply, while you two left me stranded in Italy, And while you were being scammed by that gentleman, everything came to light. Before you even got back, everything was already taken care of. This can't be happening. The only thing left is my compensation claim against Thomas. I've already arranged for my lawyer to visit Ava's house to handle it. What? So just wait patiently there. No, wait. Anywhere but my daughter's place. I thought you might say that. So isn't Ava already right behind you by now? What? I asked her to pick you up. No, stop it. I've never liked that girl. Oh, really? But I happen to like her. What could you possibly like about her? This can't be happening. Her car's pulling up right now. Well then, take care. It seems Thomas and his mom tried to escape from Ava, but she caught them quickly and brought them back to her house. Now, the reason they both dreaded Ava so much was because she used to be the leader of a female biker gang. Ava had never really gotten along with her mom or Thomas, so she moved out and lived on her own as a teenager. She's normally a calm and kind person, but she can't stand injustice. Now, Ava is married and lives about 3 hours away by car, which made my ex-husband and ex-mother-in-law feel secure enough to bully me. But their biggest mistake was underestimating my friendship with Ava. She knew all about how Thomas was a mama's boy and completely under his mother's control. And she was always worried about how they might be treating me badly, especially in my wheelchair. I often confided in her. When I told her about being abandoned in Thomas's affair, she simply said, "Leave it to me." Later, the compensation I demanded from Thomas was paid in full. I don't know all the details after that, but I'm pretty sure Thomas had to borrow money to cover the payment. Now, both Thomas and Eliana are working from morning to night at a factory run by one of Ava's acquaintances. According to Ava, she plans to straighten out their twisted personalities once and for all.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.